All right, guys, Mikey here from Mikey's Iron Rage. And oh boy, here we go again. Another pro bodybuilder dead. And if you guys haven't already heard, Cedric McMillan has just passed away yesterday from a supposed heart attack at the very young age of 44 years old. And I really hate making these videos because it seems like I'm making these videos every 6 months on another bodybuilder passing away. Just way too many bodybuilders are dropping like flies from 2019 till now. My God, so many bodybuilders have passed away, whether it was from old age or just health problems in general. But a lot of them died from heart attacks and kidney failure. I mean, just look at Flex Wheeler. The guy only has one leg. But at least guys from the 90s weren't dropping like flies like guys nowadays. I say it all the damn time. It's the fucking drugs. The drugs are killing everybody. Guys are just taking way too many drugs. I guarantee you that in the next 10 years or so, there are going to sadly be a lot more deaths, especially amongst the younger bodybuilders. Why don't you see guys from the 70s, 80s, and even the 90s? Why don't you see guys from the 70s, 80s, and even 90s dropping like this? I mean, guys are dropping like fucking flies. Really, they are. And Cedric McMillan was one of my favorite bodybuilders. Now, supposedly he was having some kind of heart issue, but he was still training. He was going to try to come and do the Arnold, but he was a little too small because he was sick and, you know, he lost a lot of size, so he didn't do the Arnold. And supposedly he died at, I don't know if it was at the gym or what it was, but he was doing cardio, and then right after that, he just had a heart attack and passed away. I'm pretty sure it was a heart attack. Just way too many guys are dropping like flies. I mean, not for nothing, Sean Roden, he just passed away, and that was really sad. Sean Roden passed away at, 47, 48 years old? Then we had Dallas McCarver, who passed away a couple of years ago. Boston Lloyd, he just passed away. Rich Piana, he passed away not too long ago. George Peterson, he passed away not too long ago. Franco Colombo, he passed away, but, you know, that was probably from old age. John Meadows, he was another one who passed away not too long ago. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on and on. Now, Boston Lloyd supposedly, I don't know, supposedly they say he died not from steroid use, but from something else or whatever. But I think the steroids played a big factor in his death. Rich Piana, they also say that it was from something else and not steroids, but I definitely think that he would have been alive a lot longer if he didn't use steroids. George Peterson, who really knows? John Meadows, he had health issues and whatnot. He was in his late 40s, mid to late 40s, I think. And he passed away. Most of these guys, like I said, passed away from heart attacks. And it's just really sad to see Cedric McMillan dead at the young age of 44 years old. Something's got to be done in the ifbb because these guys are killing themselves. They're killing themselves. I mean, if you guys think about it, right? Go back to the 80s, right? Most of the guys are still alive. You know what I mean? Guys nowadays are just taking way too much HGH, way too much insulin, IGF-1, diuretics. You know, they're doing a couple of shows a year, coming down to 5% body fat or whatnot. I mean, that's got to be tough on your physique, especially when you're jamming a shitload of gear. You got guys that aren't even on the NPC level that are doing just as much drugs as guys that are, you know, on the pro level. Maybe even more than guys that are on the pro level. But guys on the pro level are taking a lot of shit. And I love when other people say, oh, you know, these pro bodybuilders, they don't take that much shit. They don't take that much shit. And they look really good. No. They take a lot of shit, guys. They take a ton of shit. Okay? And not for nothing, you're seeing the results of it. Guys are dropping like flies left and right. And I mean, who's going to be the next one to go? It's really sad. But I'll have more on Cedric McMillan's passing for you guys. I don't really know all the details yet, but I will have more info for you guys. So stay tuned. Mikey from Mikey's Iron Rage. Peace out.